So for today, what we're going to do is we're going to do lesson 13. So on your paper, again, your name, make sure you have your first and your last. I need your last on there. I need hour, whatever hour you're in. We're going to put lesson 13. Okay? So make sure you get that on there. And we're going to look at example B first. Okay? This shouldn't be real difficult today, so just kind of a heads up. I think it'll be pretty easy for you. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get to our app. We're going to look at lesson 13. Okay, so here's the first problem. And go ahead and write that down. I've got 3 star plus x plus 5 equals star plus 12. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up now on our balance. I got a lot of kids that are not doing this, and it kind of scares me. It's going to get harder. I've got 1, 2, 3, okay? And then I'm going to add an x, and then I'm going to add a 5, and then I got a star, and I got 12. So I'm going to do 1 and 2 for 12. Now, the first step is to combine like terms. Is there anything that I need to combine? There isn't, is there? My white pawns are together, my blue pawn is kind of by itself, and my numbers are where they should be, okay? So now I need to take some stuff away. The first thing I do, because some students that get kind of lost, I would go ahead and try your numbers is what I would do. So I would take away 5, and take away 5 from the 12, okay? So I'm going to go back to the my notes. And I've got 3 star plus x plus 5 equals star plus 12. And I subtract my numbers because I can't combine like terms. So 3 star plus x equals star plus 7. Now take a look at this. We're just seeing this on our balance. What do I want to get by itself? Yeah.
7.
I want to get this 7 by itself. Do you see it right there? And what is it paired with? A star. So what can I do? Sure, I'm going to subtract a star from each side because I got a star on each side. So I get 2 star plus x equals 7. So now 7's by itself, which is what I want, but I still got a problem, don't I? I don't have either a star by itself or an x by itself. Do you notice how I got 2 variables there? So what can I do? Yes?
You can take away x and
I can, and remember we mentioned that yesterday, it's like an explosion. Minus x minus star, star equals 7, and x equals negative 7.
You have to do it in that order. That order.
That's a good question. Do I have to do it in that order? No, you don't. I'm just telling you that for a tip, I take care of my numbers first. And the reason why is then it kind of guides you, okay, my 7 I need to get by itself, what do I need to do? Okay? So yeah, you can do it in any order as long as it's a legal move. All right, so let's go ahead and do that check. That was a really good question. Let's go ahead and go 3 star plus x plus 5 equals star plus 12. And I'm going to take out my star and I'm going to put in my number. Okay, and then what am I going to do next? Multiply. Good, and I get 21. I'm going to add on the other side. Add these 2 together. Okay, and remember it's 1 step at a time. Are there questions on B? Something you don't understand? Okay. Let's move on then to C. So example, C. Okay, I'm going to go back to my app. Okay, and I've got x plus 12 equals 2 star plus 6. Okay, so I'm going to set it up. X and 12. I've got 2 star and 6. What's the first thing I need to check for? Combine like terms. Do I need to do that here? No. That is the one thing, again, that students are not doing. As soon as you get your problem, see if you need to combine like terms. Okay, now, I take away my numbers. How much can I take away? 6. Excellent. So I'm going to take away 6 from both sides, and I get 6. Okay, and then what do I want to get by itself? I want to get the 6. Can I take an x from each side? No, so I'm going to add a star, and then what happens? I add a star to both sides, yep, and then the x and the star, right? The x and the star, that's that explosion. So now I'm going to go back to my notes. You're doing your notes, but let's make sure that your notes work with mine. Okay, again, can't combine like terms. Subtract 6. X plus 6 equals 2 star. I'm going to add a star. Okay, so x plus star plus 6 equals 3 star. Minus x minus star, 6 equals 3 star. Okay, now what do I do here? By, yep, this is another step that kids are forgetting. So star equals 2, x equals negative 2. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my check now. I'm going to write my original problem. I'm going to go ahead and start working it through. And the check should almost be kind of fun in a weird sort of way, because it's just order of operations is what it is. There are a couple of you are not doing order of operations on the check. Even on a test or a quiz, even though it says above on the test or the quiz, order of operations, you're not doing that. Make sure you use order of operations on your checks. Are there any questions on lesson 13? Is there more that you would like me to do on lesson 13? Okay, then that is it for today.